Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a review of the Eachine E10W. Now, as you can probably infer by the W and from my phone being here, this is another Wi-Fi flyer, a micro or nano-sized Wi-Fi flyer. You can look on the bottom of it here, and you see where normally the SD card slot would be. You have the Wi-Fi antenna coming out of the Quadcopter. Additionally, it has a little I guess they're advertising probably 0.3 megapixel camera on this, on-off switch here, and charging port. Other than that, it looks like another clone of the CX-10. It is, it's another little nano quadcopter, but again with micro quad or Wi-Fi FPV capability. Now, what's neat about that is most of these Wi-Fi nanos don't have a means for hanging your phone onto the controller. They either have you control the quadcopter strictly through the controller, or forget using the phone entirely and flying manually by sight. This one is the first nano-sized controller that I've seen with an actual phone holder attached to it. So that's one advantage right there for doing FPV via the app that comes with this. And we'll talk about the app here shortly. I got a little bit of a wind picking up here, so I want to get right into the flight. So before we do, I wanted to mention one thing. Eachine has the antenna slid through a little tiny slot on the side of the quadcopter. They say when you're actually flying to pull the antenna out and dangle it down for better reception, get it away from the quadcopter. So we're good to go there. Okay, let's fire this up and see how this performs. Okay, the name of the app is Wi-Fi FPV. I got it on right now. I'm hitting record button, making sure it's recording. The record button is lit. We should be good there. I am going to turn on or attach my... Ooh, we got a sprinkler here. Is it going to be an issue? I don't think so. It's right at the edge. Well, it might be an issue. Let's get my little quadcopter out of the way. Almost, but no cigar. Oh, getting better with the wind here. Moving over here. Okay, we're good to go. It's right at the edge. Let's set this up and see how it performs. Okay, binding to the quadcopter, or turning the transmitter on. Binding to the quadcopter. And we're good to go. Okay, let's go to a higher rate. And checking my FPV view. Well, it seems to be a good little flyer. I'm recording right now. Let's go into, I don't know which direction headless mode was set. Go into higher rate. But it's picking up a little bit of a drift. Let's bring it in close. But there it is there. Oh, and in high rate, let's come back out of high rate. In high rate, it does auto flipping, folks. Keep that in mind. Going back up again. Let's set it up high and see what type of video this little thing gets. Now these Wi-Fi FPV flyers, they don't fly very long because of the transmitter. So keep that in mind, folks. You're only going to get a couple minutes of flying time, which I am. But it actually is FPV, and it's recording. And that's it. That's the flight time you get with it. So, again, this is Eachine's version of a Wi-Fi flyer and a nano quadcopter. I hope the video came out, but again, that video is probably going to be very short. So, it's Quadcopter 101. signing out.